Hello, hello, hello. This is Dmitry Ivanovich, and we are going to be conducting a little test. Okie dokie? Yesterday, I received a call from the Attorney Disciplinary Board who told me they were so sorry. But somebody got fired or quit or died, and they haven't had anybody to answer their phone, and that's how come all of my calls to them about a very serious issue, which they are supposed to control because they are the Attorney Disciplinary Board, has like fallen by the wayside. That's fallen by the wayside. And when I have been calling them, I'm not able to get through. And yesterday was the first time in a month that they actually communicated with me about this problem, and they didn't communicate with me about it at all. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the Attorney Disciplinary Board, and we're going to see if that phone gets answered today. I have been sending these people complaint forms about Jeremy Merrill. Jeremy Merrill is involved with collusion. He's an attorney, and he is colluding with Michael Wolf, a prosecutor. He's supposed to be my court-appointed attorney, but he is colluding with a prosecutor and a judge to suppress exculpatory evidence, and the suppression of exculpatory evidence is something that can get a prosecutor disbarred. But not in Iowa. Oh no, not in Iowa. And the Attorney Disciplinary Board will play along with that. Because in Iowa, when the fix is in, the fix is in. Let's see what happens when we call the Attorney Disciplinary Board.
Reached the voicemail of the Iowa Supreme Court Attorney Disciplinary Board. All complaints against Iowa attorneys must be submitted to our office on a paper form, which you may download.
Yesterday I was told that that phone was going to be reachable.
Standards and Discipline link at www.iowacourts.gov. If you wish to have our office mail you a paper form, please leave your full name.
They
and
stopped
mail
mailing me forms.
If you are calling for another reason, please leave your name and telephone number, including area code, and a member of our staff will return your call as soon as possible.
They return your call. I got Hello, hello, hello. This is Dmitry Ivanovich. At least that's my name on the web. This is Jeff Soboroff. Now, I received a call from somebody yesterday that told me that when I called your offices, the call should go through now, but it's not. And I am tired of having it seem like you are working with attorneys who are unscrupulous and unethical. And right now, Jeremy Merrill is also refusing to accept my telephone calls, and he plans on going into court in just a little while, unprepared. And you know, he's not supposed to go into court unprepared. He is supposed to get the witnesses, and I specified a few witnesses on an email that I've sent him, but I don't even know if my emails are going through because he's not answering my emails either. Now, I do know that when a prosecutor, Michael Wolf, suppresses evidence, that is grounds for disbarment, and so is Michael Wolf's practice of having destroyed 4 post-conviction relief applications. And the 4th post-conviction relief application was delivered to him by attorney Ed DeLange. Now, Mr. DeLange answered the phone yesterday, but he couldn't talk to me about it. You know, Mr. DeLange did testify in front of Judge Nancy Tabor that he did personally hand a PCR application directly to Mr. Wolf, and that one disappeared also. And you don't seem to want to answer your phone. Now, I suggest that you look at channel 129501932. That's my channel on YouTube. And you're going to see this conversation. Now, I'm tired of this. You have let these people railroad me, and you're letting them railroad me now, and you are supposed to be the ethics committee. You're supposed to be the ethics committee. Well, you look at your ethics. I cannot get through to my lawyer. My lawyer has not contacted one witness that I told him that he has to contact. And you know, when you go to a hearing, when you go to a trial, an attorney is supposed to bring something with him. And my attorney is going to forget his case. He doesn't have a case. He's going to get up and be standing on his dick. Oh, pardon me. I'm so sorry. But that's what's going to happen. This is freaking important, people. And my attorney is not acting in an ethical manner. He seeks to suppress exculpatory evidence because he's just part of a big good old boys club, and you're part of that big good old boys club too. You have to fix this. You have to fix it. That is your job. And the only thing that you have to do about your job at this point in time is you go to channel 129501932, because all of this material is going to be on the web. Now, I expect for that before the end of the business day, tomorrow, because today I've got to go to a doctor appointment. So I would suggest that you call me up on Thursday, and that will be August 17, 2017, and we can discuss it, because there's no reason for this to go on for an 11th year. For 10 years, these people have been trying to suppress, they have suppressed evidence at trial. And that is your job, to make sure that a racist and unethical court does not suppress evidence and be railroading people. All right? Because that's on you.
Replay this message. Continue recording it. Indicate that you have finished recording it, or delete it. To replay invalid entry. You may replay this message. Continue recording it. Indicate that you have finished recording it, or delete it. To replay the message, push 7, then 3. To continue recording, push 1. If you have finished recording.
Well, I'm going to assume that I'm recording now. Now, you have to fix this. You have to fix it. This is not acceptable. It is not acceptable, people. It's not acceptable to me. And when I play this, and I'm going to release all of this stuff, I mean, right now, I'm going to download this recording. I suggest you find somebody to answer your damn phone. All right? Now, you know my number. You called me yesterday. This is Jeff Silveroff. You call me Thursday, which is tomorrow, August 17th, 2017, because this has to end. And if I and you people are going to see to it that Mr. Merrill does not have anything to do with my case anymore, you're going to see to that, because Mr. Merrill will not accept my calls. And you don't have to investigate that anymore than by looking on the web, because I'm going to look up those videotapes where I've tried to contact him, and I'm going to put one of those online. And then you will be able to see that Mr. Jeremy Merrill of the Lubinis Law Firm is a shyster. And I don't want to have a shyster represent me in court. As a matter of fact, I don't even want an attorney to represent me in court. I'm perfectly capable of doing that myself. Right now, Mr. Shyster is arranging for it so that there's no evidence in court. I'm supposed to get that evidence. I haven't seen it yet. There have been 6 other attorneys that I have filed this ethics complaint about, and I was able to get shed of them. This is a constitutional issue. Every person has a right to represent themselves in court. Now, I've always heard that only a fool would represent themselves in court, and I must be the perfect fool, because whenever I haven't had an Iowa shyster to get in the way when I'm charged with these false charges, I've been able to walk out of court a free man. Sometimes that has happened at arraignment, and you know that hardly ever happens. But I have the right to represent myself in court, and not to be muzzled in court, to be able to state my case, but because my shysters don't want to do that. Now, I hope that we can fix this, so I suggest you get on it, because I don't want to deal with Mr. Shyster Merrill anymore. Thank you for your time and attention, such as it has been. You can get on the web. You'll be able to get on the web in a few hours, and you will be able to see what happens when I try to contact Mr. Merrill. Have a nice day. And you know, so don't you tell me that you don't have enough personnel to conduct this investigation, because all you got to do is go to Google and you type in channel 129501932, and you will be able to see that. It'll take you a second. So you do have the time, and you do have the personnel. I suggest you do it. Thank you once again for your time, such as it is, and I will be expecting your call tomorrow. Let's say 3 o'clock. That should be convenient for you. You called me around 4 o'clock. You called me when you were closed yesterday. I'm not going to play that online right now, but you can be sure that I have it.
You may replay this message, continue recording it, indicate that you have finished recording it, or delete it. To replay the message, push 7, then 3. To continue recording, push 1. If you have finished recording, push pound. To delete the message to add more destinations, push 5. For regular delivery, push pound. To delete this message will be sent by regular delivery. You may now leave a message for another mailbox, transfer out, or disconnect from expressions. To leave a message for another mailbox, push pound. To transfer out of expressions, push 0. To disconnect, push 6. Thank you for calling.
Well, I hope that was the correct procedure. This is Dmitry Ivanovich with the naked truth. See you next time.